What's going on, guys? Another episode of Kyle TV. This episode we'll be talking about Bitcoin and the overall market. Is it time for it to be a bull market for real now? Or, what are some good coins to pick up as well as we move forward into 2018, as February is about to close out, thank the Lord. As traditionally in crypto, the beginning of the year has always been the slow time in crypto, and basically at the low point in the entire year. So I'm super excited to be out of this month for obvious reasons. So with that being said, Bitcoin is hovering around the 10K area, just above 10K. Definitely dumped for sure, but I mean there's a lot of green candles there, but the pullback is pretty intense. So it just kind of looks like market manipulation. I mean there's definitely some patterns here for sure, but I mean it's very weird and very strange. Not a lot of sense. But back then, pre-December days, the market was just going in, pretty much almost, predictable patterns. But nowadays, the patterns are moving quicker, or they're in, moving in opposite fashion. So it's a very strange market for sure. But you can definitely spot the winners, especially if you just scroll down the list. Like I think Nano dropped off to almost like $8 yesterday, and it's up 37%. Today Icon was below, just barely trying to uptick a little bit there, but that's been down for a while now. I mean, some of these coins may have been a great opportunity to get into. I mean, Binance, wow, Binance, I think it was at $18 to like $30 at one point, and it's crashed down to I think as low as like $8. Now it's kind of bouncing back just a little bit. Even EOS, as low as like almost $8, bouncing back just a little bit as well. So some of these are pretty good buys to get in, especially at the very low. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This is entertainment in my opinion only, but very good buys out there, in my opinion. I definitely went out there and bought a few coins and picked up a few coins like EOS. I've been meaning to pick up these coins forever now. So I finally picked some up, some of the easy winners out there that I think have long-term, that are going to have long-term success. Because it's laughable. I mean, when I was really dived into crypto, these were just pretty much like pennies on the dollar. And now they have skyrocketed for obvious reasons. But even Lisk, like I was wanting to really get into Lisk and didn't have the opportunity. Nano, which used to be Ryblox, Icon. Some of these are newer coins, but I mean the older coins like Lisk and EOS. Well, EOS is a little bit older. I think Lisk is older than EOS, but you get the idea. Even Waze has definitely tanked and barely upticking as well. So definitely a lot. I mean, Electroneum, I actually sold some of my Electroneum at 8 pennies. It looks like it's just now rebounding, so maybe I'll come in and pick up some more, pick some Electroneum back up, maybe. I still have a bunch, but some of them I got rid of. So it's a good time to definitely maybe hedge in some other coins. I mean, like Digix DAO, the DAO, basically, it's pretty much held through this entire dip for the most part. I mean, it did see some red a little bit, but through this entire crash here, you can see its price has actually gone up. People were hedging with DGD, so it's very interesting to see. Market Maker dipped under dipped under 1K the other day, last night really, and now it's back over 1K again. So these two projects, definitely are, I guess not to say safest bets, but safer, especially Digix DAO for sure, because it never really saw a whole lot of red. So for those of you that don't know what the DJD coin is, it's basically like backed by gold, or backed by the gold asset, and they have like two separate coins. One's a DGD gold coin, which is like basically equals 1 ounce of gold, and I think regular DGD, you can like stake out and basically earn rewards for holding that, I believe, as well. So a very interesting project. Whereas Maker creates like DAO coins, or I don't think it's called DAO coins, it's called like DAI coins, and basically it's backed by pretty much like assets or debt basically. if I remember right, and that's how it pretty much holds its value to prevent, you know, volatility. So a lot's going on to kind of combat, you know, I don't want to say combat, but really that's a, you know, for a lack of better words, combat, like, you know, like Tether, for instance, because Tether, you know, has been very, you know, very untransparent for the most part. But yeah, even Tether looking like they're seeing some volatility in their coin, but obviously it's, you know, fluctuating around that $1 price. But, you know, a lot of people have a lot of worry, especially Tether, you know, with so much market cap, and they're on like every exchange. So that's why these projects, I think Nubits is another one. I don't think they have actually officially came out yet, but that's something as well. I guess they are. My bad. Looks like they pretty much are I guess tethered around the $1, pegged around the $1 mark as well. So that's something to look out for as well in the entire crypto sphere, is like coins that pretty much can hedge against, like, you know, flash crashes like these, or crashes, or, you know, dips in price. You can kind of hold some of those, trade against those pairs that are safer. So those are some projects that you guys can look at and kind of, you know, basically do safer trading using some of those coins. Always do your own research as well. So maybe we'll see more trading pairs like that on the bigger exchanges, like, you know, for instance, USDT, aka Tether, has tons of trading pairs as already. So maybe we'll see some of these other trading pairs pop up as well. Also, few winners from the past like 5 videos here, at least actually these 4 right here. Haven't announced a winner for this video yet, but for Ethereum, we have winner Chirag Kumar. Great review, friend. I think maybe Ethereum is only currency that can beat Bitcoin in future. What do you think on Ethereum price? Will it reach 5K or more in this year, 2018? And I'm giving away the Reddcoin, so I left this Reddcoin address there. 5K at the end of 2018. We'd have to have a significant bull market. It's definitely, I think it's definitely possible. Anywhere from 2 to 5K, I think is definitely a possibility. Now you're talking about, it would have to basically, like, you know, from here, basically 5x, but, you know, I think 2x is definitely a realistic, you know, goal for sure. 5x would, you know, basically keep in mind that the entire crypto space would have to, you know, like 10-20x by the end of the year, which I definitely think is possible. At least, you know, 5x, I think that's definitely a possibility. We're at $445 billion market cap. You know, I think we reached as high as like 800 at one point in time. So I think it's definitely a possibility. I mean, Ethereum's already been at like 1.2K, so anywhere from 2 to 5K, I think that's actually a reasonable, you know, given that if the, you know, as far as it's a bull market is concerned, which I think it will be for the rest of the year after we get out of the month of February, then yeah, I think it's a possibility. Now for this video here, we had a winner of Zplay. Thanks, man. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it. Sending 1K Reddcoin to you. All right, Telegram video, we had Dia Bitcoin. Thanks, Kyle. Reddcoin address. Now, in the future, I might pick winners that actually comment something about the video. So I want to make that very clear. Make sure you leave a comment-related post, not just thanks, Kyle, because I'd really want to elaborate on your comment in my videos. But you'll be getting 1K nonetheless in this giveaway of Reddcoin. Robinhood Crypto, if you haven't checked out that video, they basically did a soft release, and the winner of that video is Flo. What are your thoughts about APPC? Keep up the good content, though. Appreciate it. You'll be getting 1K of Reddcoin as well. APPC, I'm not sure if I know what APPC is, so we'll definitely take a look. App Coins. So let's go ahead and take a look at that project. It's ranked 164, only 76 cents, 100 million circulating supply, 246 million. So that's not too bad. Looks like it's been up to all the way to $3. That's pretty interesting. It's definitely fell off quite a bit, and it's consolidating pretty much from there. So let's take a look at the website and see what it's all about. So it says Supercharged App Store Protocol. ICO successful, funded, and APPC launch. So maybe it looks like people may have dumped. Looks like it just dumped completely out. We got advertising, in-app purchases, app approval. Developers can reward users for 2 minutes of attention. Blockchain provides proof of attention. Users can pay for items with app coins bought with fiat currency or previously earned. Developers are ranked as trusted, unknown, or critical according to their transactions. So I wonder what it's really built on. It was, I guess, covered by some of these news places. I don't know if those were sponsored or not. Sometimes they are. You get the roadmap, app toys supports, pre-sale, December. So we're Q1. Open source implementation of the first beta, preload tier 1 OEMs, and App Store Foundation. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I'd have to find out more. I think I actually remember this being in the ICO mode. I remember seeing this, I believe, on like Coin Schedule or something like that. Let's see here. You have pretty much these app stores, and I guess it's going to be like its own little app store. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Store value blockchain. I'd like to see it not just be, your typical blockchain. I don't really see anything about like, smart contract type of. Let's see here. See if we can find more about the tech. I'd like to see. So here, AppCoin tokens, ERC20 compatible pursuant to the related blah blah blah. So it's an ERC20 coin. I definitely have to check out the tech on this one. Let's see if we can find some notable key advisors from Google Play, 10x, Bitcoin Core, and Ripple Core. So that's interesting. CFO at 10x at the time of their successful ICO, previously with Goldman Sachs in London. So, but who are these guys to the company? Are these just advisors? Is what it looks like. Let's see. Forbes 30 under 30. Google Play. Operations Senior Strategist. We have Adam Stradling, Bitcoin and blockchain pioneer, co-founder of Bitcoin.com, 2011 to 12. Interesting. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple collaborator, co-author of Handbook of Digital Currency, endorsed co-founder, Decentralized Professional Network, Ethereum Singapore meetups, head of business development at Kyber Network. That's pretty much the most notable one in my opinion. Nothing against the rest of you guys. He's pretty notable as well. Helped raise 50 million in Kyber Network ICO. Pretty solid team actually. Not too bad. At least they have some credentials for sure. Strongly supported by the Aptoid team. So here's the actual team. I think these are just the advisors here. You have founder, PhD in computer science, for the president at the Association of Open Source Software, MBA, Tech Management, SF University, Mandarin, speaks some Mandarin there. Let's go ahead and see the full team. Developers, UI. So it looks like they have a pretty nice team here. Nothing too Android developers. Nothing too bad here. Not too shabby of a project. Could be a sleeper. So what I think about this one, maybe a sleeper. It's 76 cents. Definitely would have been nice to get into when it was only 40 cents. Not really a whole lot of supplies. It's an ERC20 coin. It looks like definitely like a long-term project though. A lot of development. They're gonna have to have a lot more marketing involved. So I think this is definitely more of a long-term project for sure. You'd want to see more news releases with this project. So that's probably why you haven't seen an uptick in this project. There's no news. So that's what I think. I think it's just a long-term hold for sure. So it just came out January, so it's still fresh, still pretty much brand new. But nonetheless, with apps, it's always a long-term deal in my opinion. As far as like if you're trying to create your own application system or something like that, definitely a long-term thing for sure. For instance, Ethereum, it took a while for it to really, catch up to Bitcoin, so to speak, before it was really popular and successful. I mean, it's always been pretty popular, but it's definitely taken a while for that to take off. So that being said, guys, make sure you comment on my last video, comment related post, subscribe, like, tick the notification bell. The last video, we don't have any RDD addresses in there, Reddcoin addresses, so make sure you comment with your Reddcoin, and I can give away 1K per video. I think I still have like 3K left if I remember right. But for the past 4 winners, you guys will be getting some Reddcoin. So I appreciate you guys. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video and at the blockchain. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video once again. If you liked it, make sure you share it. Don't forget to watch one of these videos beside me, and I will see you guys later. Peace.